Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Kellen Peters, and thanks for joining us. We're going to see quite the change in our temperatures over the next 5 days and even beyond that as well. We're going to have a ridge settling in on Wednesday, so we'll be going from the 30s, which is still 10 degrees below our average for this time of the year, warming to some seasonable weather into the 40s, but then some big changes after that as temperatures plummet into the teens by Saturday. Some much colder air, almost a 30-degree difference departure from our average. And before that, though, we're still going to be dealing with some snow showers on Tuesday and some breezy days over the next couple of days before we fall to those colder temperatures. Forecast temperatures starting off on Tuesday going to be into the teens in Cheyenne before warming into the 20s and eventually into the 30s after that. And we do have some very light snow in the forecast. The snow is going to be arriving before Tuesday morning and should be moving out by Tuesday evening. Very quickly moving system, and accumulation should be fairly light. And some locations might not see any snowflakes at all. So you can see on the snow forecast again, a lot of white grayish areas going to be fighting to get possibly even more than a quarter of an inch of snowfall. Still could see a couple inches in the Arlington and Elk Mountains, but everywhere else staying mostly dry. But it's going to stay windy, so we are expecting some patchy blowing snow for much of Tuesday and even into Wednesday as well. So again, do expect more blowing snow, and also temperatures going to be fighting to break above freezing, but doesn't look like we'll be making it there. High at 31 on Tuesday. Feels like temperature blustery with that temperature of 2 degrees. We have some 20s and 30s in the area. Laramie looking at a high of 25 degrees. Winds are expected to peak around noon before dropping down a little bit, but again, still breezy. So your peak winds for Tuesday still could have some wind gusts over 35, 40 miles an hour at the I-80 summit. We are expecting our winds to be not as windy after Tuesday. Still going to have some wind gusts around 25 miles an hour in a few locations for the next few days. But also looking ahead, we're going to see some changes in our temperatures. So we already talked about how it's going to be colder heading into the weekend, but models are still indicating that the cooler air should be settling in. So check out the range in our temperatures once again. We could be having some seasonal pleasant highs into the 40s for Wednesday and Thursday. Then we drop into the 30s, teens on Saturday, and then single digits on Sunday. So enjoy the warmer weather until our big changes settle in.